Hey everyone, Dennis Hall with LearningTemplates.com. In this video I'm demonstrating how a YouTube video and a Vimeo video will be able to stop a lesson from being marked complete until the video itself is completed. This is coming out in version 1.1.0 of LifterLMS xAPI, and we'll also add in into lesson 3 we'll add in an uploaded e-learning course to show how that also stops a video or stops a lesson from being completed. So the first thing we want to do is we just want to take a look at lesson 2, for example, where you can see that I had marked that complete previously. I'll now mark it as incomplete, and we'll go back to lesson 1 as well, and we'll do the same thing. Lesson 1 is a YouTube video, and we'll mark it as incomplete. And now we can go back to the course, and we can see that in fact those two lessons are incomplete. Let's head off to lesson 3, and first thing I want to do is I want to upload an e-learning lesson, an e-learning course to it. I'm not going to upload it. I've already uploaded it and set it up. All I'm going to do is I'm going to create a button to be able to launch this e-learning course. So let's go ahead and let's do this. One thing about LifterLMS xAPI, quite often the various other vendors of xAPI add-ons in WordPress are kind of forcing you to do alternative methods of monitoring the completion of an uploaded e-learning, and they're also giving you different buttons depending on the type of e-learning. There's really no need to do any of that. So in my product there's only one button that you use to add any external xAPI product into your lessons, into your courses, lessons, or quizzes, or questions, in fact. So let's go ahead and let's just do a storyline course, and this little checkbox is where the magic occurs. It basically allows the e-learning course to control the mark complete button. In this button we'll add a image to the button, and we'll give the image a size. We'll make the image on the left hand side of the button. We'll give the button a background color, let's say gold, kind of a gold color. We'll change the text of the button, so open this course, that's good enough. And we'll change the font size of the button as well. Let's make it 24 point font, or 24 pixel font, and we'll do any of these Google fonts will allow you to have that, so we can have this font there. And of course now the image is over the font, so what we want to do is we want to change the padding left of that font so it brings the text over there. We'll also change the top padding so that the image itself can be displayed fully, and we'll change the bottom padding as well to match the top padding. Make the image nice and centered. So actually we also want to center the text, so we'll simplify the padding to center the text a bit here. Add a little more to the bottom, and that's pretty well about right. We'll go ahead and we'll make the borders round as well, and probably give a little bit of padding on the right just to make the text a little nicer. Now let's go ahead and let's change the color of the text as well. We'll make it blue to be a little bit like the button itself, maybe a bit darker blue. And that should be about it. That's good enough for now for that. And we can make the border color maybe a little lighter than that orange. and a little bit thicker as well. So we'll thicken up the border a bit too. Something to that effect. So that'll be that's a good enough button. So let's go ahead and let's update this lesson. Now, when you upload an e-learning course, you don't need to track the lesson that it's in. So you can leave the xAPI recording turned off for the lesson, but leave it so that the course itself will mark the lesson complete. Just so you know. When it comes to videos, for the videos, what we want to do is we want to force the lesson to be complete, but you see the video that we're using is not it's not been added to the media library. This is a video that's done via the LifterLMS General tab, video embed URL. So here what we need to do is, what we can do is, if we want to track the lesson, we can turn on xAPI recording, or if we just want to track the video, we can just have that. So for this one, let's go ahead and let's track the lesson itself, and I've set it up so that it's using a competency. I've also set up a verb mask, so it'll say, in the end it's going to say D Hall watched the video in lesson 1, for example, and the ADL verb that comes from the ADL server, in fact, is the lesson verb. So let's go ahead and let's just update that. So now in the case of the first lesson, lesson 1, both the lesson and the video are going to be tracked. Let's go ahead and let's edit lesson 2 and show you that setup. So this is the one where the Vimeo video is being used right here in the video embed URL, and here I already have the tracking on. Now if I turn this tracking off, the video will not be tracked. So I'll turn it on and it'll track the lesson as well. So let's go ahead and let's update that. And we'll just head back to lesson 1. So let's just go view the lesson, and let's head back to the course, so you can see that none of my lessons are marked complete. We'll start the YouTube video, and with the YouTube video I don't have a mark complete button. So now we'll go ahead and we'll play this video. We'll just let this video go ahead, and I'll just pause it right now and show you how the Learning Record Store is in fact tracking that video. That is the YouTube video here. We'll go ahead and we'll play this video again, and we'll just wait and watch for the mark complete. So the video ended and the mark complete button happened right away. So let's go ahead and let's just see this. So it says D Hall completed the video. We'll mark the lesson complete, and we'll go ahead and we'll just take a look at the information. So Dennis Hall completed. Now here we are with the Vimeo video, and again you can see there is no mark complete button. So let's go ahead and let's just play this video, and we'll just send this off to the pretty close to the end. And once the video completes, you'll be able to see that the mark complete button shows up. There it is there. So we complete that. Now let's take a look at what records we had. So if you recall, we were tracking lesson 1, we were not tracking lesson 1, but we were tracking lesson 2. So we've completed lesson 2, and we've launched and completed the Vimeo video. Had I paused the Vimeo video, you'd have seen the same sort of resumed and suspended there. Now here's that e-learning course we added. So let's go ahead and here. Now lesson 3, this lesson, does not have xAPI reporting turned on for the lesson itself, only for this e-learning that's been loaded into the lesson. And if we turn on the lesson, we'll have lesson tracking as well as e-learning tracking. But if e-learning is the only thing in your lesson, you could turn it off. It'll save a couple of records and end up being a little less data on in your Learning Record Store. So now I'm just about to complete this. That's completed. and you can see the Mark Complete button shows up. So now we've marked complete based on videos that have been added, as well as lessons. Here's another Vimeo video. Might as well go through it, and we'll just take a look at the statements while that video is playing. So you can see that this video has been launched, which is called Countdown from 5. Lesson 4, Lesson 3 was completed, the server the checklist, the uploaded storyline, but there was no Lesson 3 data identified. Nothing for the lesson itself, only the e-learning. And I can hear on my speakers that that countdown has completed, so I see it has. And you can see here the Mark Complete button is visible. That's it. Thanks very much.